like that. She's got quite a bit.
Why are you doing that now? Okay.
Here opens the court of Felix and Madeleina, King and Queen of the Middle Kingdom, this 11th day of July being the feast day of Saint Benedict. Anno Societatis 55, while seated in their shire of Swordcliffe.
Welcome, Mid-Realm. We wanted to have a quick court today, do some housekeeping, read some kingdom laws and some policies and procedures into court. We also wanted to give out a few awards today and just give you a general update. So, did you want to say anything before we turn it loose?
Yes. It's fantastic to be in court. However, we do miss all of your faces. So, hello, Mid-Realm.
Master Caradwin, would you kick us off?
Thank you, Your Majesties. I would first like to take this opportunity to say from the Office of the Seneschal that we have many exciting things that are going on. The first is to invite all of the Seneschals to the first Diversity and Equity 101 class. We are asking all current Seneschals to please participate and take this class. You will see notices for it to do it online through Zoom with a couple different dates available, starting not this upcoming week, but the week after that. Just pick the time that makes the best for you once you start to see that and sign up. And we are going to be very honored to have the Society DEI officer as well as the Mid-Realm DEI deputy present to help with that training. And also, because this is such an important topic, we are also going to be creating an equity training class, which will be a great opportunity for those that want to attend, as well as an option to help avoid any future problems that may occur, and an alternative to any type of sanction in the future. So this is a great opportunity for everybody to learn and grow. There will also be some future DEI and diversity classes that will help with the Office of the Seneschal for individual training. So keep an eye out for that. Some of that's going to take us a little bit longer to get ready, but we are very excited to be able to offer that here in the Mid-Realm. Also, as part of the Middle Kingdom law, please note the following Kingdom law changes. Section 7, subsection 104, now reads, all persons holding and maintaining an authorization in the Middle Kingdom must submit an individual waiver to the clerk of the roster. All persons participating in a martial function must sign a roster waiver, Uber form, at the event. Law change number 2, section 7, subsection 105 has been deleted in its entirety. Section 5, subsection 103 now reads, Curia Regius should attempt to attend all in-person meeting of the Curia Regius, which is required at least once a reign. In-person meetings require the Kingdom Seneschal and the Crown to be physically present, although members who are not able to attend may send a deputy or attend through an available electronic-based audio real-time communication tool. Additional meetings of the Curia Regius may occur through an available electronic-based audio real-time communication tool that facilitates the participation of all members of the Curia Regius. Law change number 4, section 10, subsection 100, kingdom level events. A Middle Kingdom level event is defined to be a crown tournament, coronation, Kingdom Arts and Sciences competition, Kingdom 12th Night, Rose Tournament, Tournament of Chivalry, 1 per reign, Tournament of Defense, Royal University of the Mid-Realm, RUM, or any other event so proclaimed in the Pale by the Crown. Also, please note that on the Mid-Realm page is the Kingdom Law reorganization. If you have any comments, please send them to myself or Curia. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Caradwin. Harold, will you move us forward?
Their Majesties summon to appear before them, Alex, the great and powerful Mid-Realm wizard.
Hi, I'm Alex.
How are
Hello,
you
Alex.
doing, the great and powerful Alex? What do you have for us today?
Wow. Hi, I'm Alex, the Mid-Realm wizard. I got some jokes and magic for stuff. I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
Let us hear your jokes, please.
What's the best monster to protect a castle? I mean, what's the best cheese to protect a castle? Mozzarella. I messed it up. Why was Sir Lancelot not afraid of the dark?
I don't
He
know.
had his nightlight. Why should you go to a party hosted in a castle?
I don't know.
Because of their great nightlife.
Those are good. Those are good, Alex. Those are good. You want to hear? You want to hear one of my jokes? Want to hear one of my jokes, Alex? Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
He didn't. It was chicken. Hey, you want to hear one more?
Yeah. They're really funny.
Why didn't the two chickens cross the road?
I don't know.
They were two chickens. Those are some good jokes, aren't they, Alex?
Yeah.
All right, let's see some wizarding power, Alex. What kind of tricks, what kind of magic tricks have you learned at the Wizarding University? We want to hear some of them.
See this magic cup? This is a normal ball. This is a normal ball. I am gonna make this ball go away. Disappear. And now I'm gonna summon the ball back in here. Alex Shazam! Now I'm gonna make it disappear again. Alex Shazam!
That is wonderful.
Alex Kazam. Oh, all right.
Would you like me to reveal the future?
Absolutely, oh great and powerful wizard, because we have some very important things coming up,
Hey,
and the crown needs good advice. So
okay,
we would like to know the future.
okay. And a yes or no question.
Okay. So would you like to ask a question first, or would you like me to ask a question?
I would
I'm
like
dying to ask a question. Okay, go
I
ahead.
would like to know. Oh, great and powerful magic ball and Alex, please tell me, are there such things as unicorns?
Oh, magic obsidian orb of my age. Please tell me. It says don't count on it.
Ah! I think that helps you.
I think I should get a new orb.
I haven't.
I was
I think I should get a new orb.
Oh, okay.
I
all
have
right.
Because
another
one time I asked it a question that if it said yes, it was kind of offending to me. It said yes.
Well, I do have another question. I'm gonna hope on this one. Are the angels watching over the pure and noble Duke Kellic, my champion? Because he is so pure and noble, just like the angels, and oh so dreamy.
Yes. I'll look.
Oh.
I knew it.
All right, wizard, or Alex the wizard. I was gonna ask this question, but she already asked the second question. I was gonna ask, do unicorns and glitter hate Duke Kellic?
No.
Don't count on it.
Oh! Okay, final question, Alex the wizard. Am I gonna win Pensacola this year?
It is certain.
Oh yes! So there we are. We're gonna declare victory. There we go. Put it in the books. 27 to 0.
Don't declare victory yet.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good advice. That's good advice.
You still have the option to change the future. Once you've heard the future, you have the option to change it.
Wow. How would we do that?
It's true.
Okay.
Thank you. oh wise and wondrous wizard.
We appreciate the mystical guidance, and we look forward to seeing you again in our court. And keep wizarding.
Bye.
Goodbye, Alex.
Now, for my final magic, I am going to disappear.
Wow! Extraordinary.
For Alex, the great and powerful mid-realm wizard, let us celebrate the fact that he
That's not a
Alex Shazam.
Alex Shazam.
Alex Shazam.
Oh.
Goodness.
What do we have next, Good Harold?
Their Majesties invite into their court Duke Palomar of the Two Baronies.
Your Grace,
Well,
are you
Your
there?
Majesty, yes.
Could we get you to turn your camera on so we could see your face?
I thought I did, but
There we go.
There we go.
Wonderful, wonderful. I did.
please.
I always enjoy seeing your face, and I'm going to talk a little bit before we address why we brought you here. You know, I've known you for a very long time, and our history has been, you know, it's been quite the journey. And I remember as a young squire, and you know, you were always a hero of mine. You were a great example of what a knight should be, and I always, you know, sought to emulate many of the qualities you have, and then I was elevated with your help. You gave me some really good advice along the way, and then I became a knight, and I was fortunate enough to win the First Crown tournament, and you gave me really good advice as a young prince, and you've always given me good advice. But what's always stuck with me, you know, and we've gone on, and we've gone on to other journeys together, and we've come back from those things. You always give to this kingdom. You always seek to be a better individual, and you don't just seek out one particular activity like many people do. They find one passion, and then they will drive towards that one passion, and then that's it. And they'll either lose interest and fall by the wayside, or they'll just stick in that particular vein. You have always been a great example of an individual that is willing to try new things and to pursue excellence in those areas. And that's why we have called you into court this day. We called you in to recognize your pursuit of a new activity. Harold.
Let all know that we, Felix, the strong and just king, and Madeleina, our graceful and wise queen of the Middle Kingdom, have seen the skill, devotion, and support that Palomar of the Two Baronies has displayed in the discipline of horsemanship. We are therefore minded to make him a companion of our Order of the White Chamfron.
Your Grace, I'm proud of you. You continually support different communities, and you are an example to us all. I hope that you continue to drive towards this new pursuit with the passion that you have in the past of other activities. And again, be an example to all members of this community, no matter your rank or station or how long that you've done something, that you continue to find new pursuits. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you, Grace. You continue to inspire both of us. And I will say that I've been following along with some of your rides. I'm a bit jealous that I don't have a horse right now.
But thank you very much. When I started this activity, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, or what kind of commitment was required, and it's been a fascinating experience, and I'm just very lucky to have the resources to do this, and I encourage anyone who's interested in seeing more of the equestrian field to show up on the equestrian field. I am more than happy to loan my horse to anyone who is willing to try. She's a sweet lady, of gentle disposition for most people besides myself, and I think it would be I would very much love to share that experience with anyone interested in doing so.
Your generosity is noted, Your Grace. And once again, we are lucky to have you in this kingdom. And we thank you for all the things that you continue to do. You have our leave to go. Good, Harold.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
For Duke Palomar, newest companion of the Order of the White Shamfron, Alex Kazam.
Alakazam and Yasha. What do we have next, Good Harold?
Their Majesties invite into their court Sergeant Roderick Hart.
So,
Your Majesties, greetings from the warm and wonderful barony of the flame.
it is good to see you and to hear you. I would talk a little bit about this man before we get to why we've called you here. You have been a valiant and faithful servant as well as friend. You have helped me before I was prince, and then when I was prince, and you have continued to help me as king. What people don't realize from time to time is that even a king can get down or be burdened with an issue. He can become overwhelmed, and he needs good people around him. He needs good servants that can hold his confidence and allow him to speak freely, as well as help him plan and take burdens from his shoulder, and the king will know that these items are satisfied and he need not worry anymore. So with that, Good Harold.
Proclaim to all unto whom our presents come, that we, Felix, king by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Madeleina, our queen, in consideration of the unending service, aid, and organization that Roderick Hart has given to His Majesty, specifically in organizing deeds of arms, companies of archers, personal guards, royal presents, and Pennsic war preparation, are minded to make unto him a grant of arms.
Thank you so much, Your Majesties. It's my honor to call you friends.
Your Lordship, this is what they call a naked grant. This is an extremely rare account. While the precedence is lower than those other orders that carry grants of arms, this is a unique thing. This is something that's special, and it's given because we hold you in such high regard.
Thank you.
Now, the burden of greatness always carries with it more expectations, if you will. So, for the kingdom, I have a task for you, and I'm not allowing you to say no. I am giving you this quest. Much like that you organize the pilgrimage for the company, I would like you to organize one that was Western European centric and also Middle Eastern centric for Her Majesty. So this is something that's near and dear to yours and my heart. We both believe that the mind, the body, and the soul are all together. And if we believe in physical fitness because we believe that it helps us keep us well grounded. And I would like you to organize a journey or a pilgrimage, and we can get the details in the next coming week or two out to the populace so that they may have a fun medieval experience, but will also help them in their physical fitness.
Istanbul?
Yes, we could. We could go to Istanbul. I'm sure that His Lordship can arrange something like that. We would need a starting point, and a finish point. And we could do something along the way for the Western European folks, and perhaps even we might even do a third one for the Far Eastern. But well, the point is to encourage people to get out, to be active, because it's very easy to become sedentary and gloomy in these times, and because we're isolated. But we want to get people up and get them doing things. And if you would be so kind, Your Lordship, to aid us once again in that fashion, we would be grateful.
I'd be happy to. We'll start preparations immediately.
We thank you once again. You have our leave to go, Your Lordship.
Thank you.
For the Honorable Lord Roderick, Yasha.
Yasha. Alex Kazam. Or Shazam.
Shazam, Alex Kazam.
Alex Shazam.
Harold, save us.
Their Majesties invite into their court Duke Edmund of Hertford.
Your Grace, it's always good to see you.
Your
That
Majesty,
hat is very fetching, not as fetching as the last one I saw you in, but that one is admirable as well, and it suits you.
This is
I was,
a more occasion.
I was speaking with Her Majesty earlier, well, actually this week, and earlier today, and it got me thinking, especially when I was thinking about His Grace Palomar and the rich history that you and I, and well, the three of us actually share. But before I knew Her Majesty, when I was a young squire, you made me a sergeant. You made me a sergeant of the Red Company, and you suffered my brashness with grace and dignity and patience, and you gave me a willow, and you gave Her Majesty a willow, and you gave me a king's chalice. And when I won crownless this last time, I said, I'm going to do this. I want to do this thing. And then his Majesty settled, said, I want to do this. And I said, Your Majesty, will you please allow me to do this? And he said, yes, Your Highness, I'll allow you to do this. So, Harold.
To all in singular unto whom our presence shall come, know that we, Felix, king by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Madeleina, our queen, right mindful of the superior skill, leadership, and exemplary service that Edmund of Hertford hath rendered unto the archery corps of our kingdom, do herewith recognize him as the companion of the Order of the Greenwood Company.
Your Grace, I wanted to do this for a long time. I've admired your skill at archery. I wish I had the skill at archery that you do. You continue to help and support this community, and it's a community that I love dearly. And I believe that it's a community that you love dearly as well. And I think that it's often overlooked. And they need people like you. And we as a kingdom need people like them. And I just wanted to thank you for the continued support that you give, just like His Grace Palomar, in a variety of communities. You are just not singular. You love and support all aspects of the Middle Kingdom and the society. And we need more people like you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Majesty. You honor me greatly. Thank you.
Harold?
For Forester Edmund, Yasha.
Yes.
I expect to have a green hood on that man soon. So those were three very personal awards. Before we move on, those were three very personal awards for me specifically. And I know Her Majesty, she feels strongly about those individuals as well. But if you've noticed, we haven't given out a lot of awards in our reign so far, and that's for a reason. And if you'll notice that something that's specifically missing is that we haven't given out a award of arms for both of us. Do you want to speak to this, or
That
continue?
is the pinnacle of the FCA, in our opinion. That award
As
is
the crown.
As the crown, and sometimes as receipts, as we've heard. We all remember when we've obtained that award, the circumstances it was given. We might not remember all of the other awards along our paths, but that is the word we will always remember, and that is the award as crowns that we remember giving most of the time, because it's such a special moment to people. And we feel very strongly that it's so important that we really would like to, if possible, do that one in person.
Yeah, so you probably will not see us give an award of arms unless, you know, we can be convinced otherwise privately. But if you're wondering why, that is why, because some things are important enough to wait. And we want this to be a very special moment for those people that get an award of arms. If we come across a situation where certain individuals would prefer an award of arms in the virtual context, we would consider it. But it's our belief that those awards should be done in person. So we just wanted to kind of give you an update and let you know, like, hey, why are they doing this? Why are they not doing that?
Yeah, if we have an opportunity to have an in-person event during this rain, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Other than our crown tournament, when that might or might not occur. So we're hoping that we have those opportunities, but in the interim, we're just trying to juggle what's best for the kingdom at this point in time, and what we feel from our heart is most important for those people receiving these.
So I have my list here because I don't have my herald standing next to me. And so we're going to read off this. We're going to cover a few other topics and kind of give people updates and what's going on a variety of different things. First announcement is we would like to remind everyone to apply for a local, regional, or kingdom office. Okay. Those of you that have done so, we thank you. We've had some upticks in that, but we just wanted to continue to remind everyone that we still need these people in our pool. You know, there is a learning curve. So, you know, get in. Even if you're not selected for a particular office, you may be encouraged to shadow, you know, to actually, you know, learn the job before you actually do it. So we would just continue to encourage people to apply for those offices that are out there. This next one to you.
We still have a tournament of mischief that we have ongoing. So the SCA Smash just occurred. It was a lot of fun for all the teams. I know my team and I and His Majesty had a wonderful time. It's just a bunch of fun, just a bunch of silliness, things you can do if you're feeling a little down, if you need some fun in your life. So that is continuing on. I know that I've been posting some things that we did for Smash that can also be used for the tournament mischief. They're very alike. So you can utilize those Smash articles and submit them for the tournament and participate in the tournament that way. So we'll be putting more out on that, but do be aware, it's happening. It's fun. We had a ball doing some of the things that we've been doing. So please come out and participate with us.
And, you know, and it's a great way of, and most of this was done remotely. Okay. So, you know, yeah, Her Majesty and I, you know, so, you know, we lived together. So we were, you know, we did some things, but we had 10 people in our group.
Yep.
10 people. And they lived all over the kingdom. And, you know, so we had fun, you know, collaborating on these things. And yeah, it takes a little bit of effort, but it is fun. And you'll get a lot of laughs, and, you know, and it's okay to take chances and risk and put yourself out there a little bit. You know, you'll like Her Majesty said, you'll start seeing more and more of these photos and videos that came across or that we presented, but you'll see them coming across the feed, and hopefully we can get you all to participate. And again, this is something designed to both help unite the kingdom and you know, also lift your spirits and lift other people's spirits as well, because you know, you never know, somebody could be not feeling the best and they'll see your one post or your photograph or video and just gales of laughter will ensue, because that's what happened, you know, for us.
So yeah, it has been a bit of a rough time in kind of wrapping your head and thinking about it. When it first came out, I went, oh yay, that's great. It's very much like my tournament, and that's awesome. And I was having a bit of a tough week, and it was my champion who said, hey, Your Majesty.
Everybody hates that guy.
We should do that. Let's get a team together. And I cannot tell you how much it did raise our spirits while we were doing that.
Unicorns don't love Felix because they don't exist, yes. According to our great wizard, Alex.
All the unicorns love Cat.
All right, so this next topic that we're going to talk about, we have Master Caribou here, and you know, her microphone is muted, and so is her video. So if we make a mistake, if we misstate something, she'll chime in and correct us. So because we're not infallible, we're humans, and we sometimes we mess things up. Mostly Your Majesty, but you've probably seen Master Careman posted that we've had a variance from the board of directors with the extension to our reign. Our reign currently is extended till March 1st. It may extend beyond that. Who knows what's going to happen at this point, but at least our reign will go at least until March 1st. So what does that mean for the kingdom and how things are progressing? We're not going to have a crown list and a crown list. So the current schedule is to have a crown list in October like it would normally happen. And so whoever is the victors of that would be just like normal. They would be the Penzic crown. So currently the way that the board has decided that this will work is that our reign will be extended a few months and our heir's reign would be extended a few months, meaning on the front end. Okay. Now that's all subject to change because currently we're going the wrong direction with COVID-19. And I don't say that to demoralize you if you've been looking at what's going on in the medical reports. This is just, it's out there. And it's okay. The more knowledge you have, the better informed you are, the better decisions you can make. So that means that could be changed, but we're looking to have a very limited crown list. It will not be open to the populace, if you will. There will be very specific people that are invited to that because we have to keep that number down. Now, everything is fluid. Let's say, we have a vaccine before then or whatever, don't expect it, but everything is happening so quickly. If things open up, then we'll allow for a larger number of people to come. But currently how it's going to be, it'll be limited to the people that need to be there, okay? And that will be live streamed. So everyone will be able to enjoy it. We will have a few pieces of business of court that we have to do from an official capacity, like, crowning a prince and princess, those types of things. We have to have kingdom officers there. We'll have to have a limited number of marshals there. We'll have the kingdom herald there. So be patient with us, please. We ask that of you because this is very difficult. We don't have all the answers and we're trying to work through it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it is our intent to keep people safe, including for that crown list. So we are looking at the very best ways and the timing of how the disease is playing out is going to certainly affect our ability to do anything during this reign.
Hey, why don't you banish COVID-19 and see if that works?
I wish we could.
Maybe we could Alex Shazam that off.
Alex Shazam.
I don't know. COVID-19, disappear. I don't know. Anyway, before we move on to the next topic, a lot of people are on Facebook. Facebook can be a blessing and a curse. Try to be kind to each other, everybody. Just remember, just try to be kind. Just try to be good to each other. Look out for each other. And let's just remember that this will be over at one point and that we all need to come back together and be a community again. So keep supporting each other and keep sharing the love and just keep, hoping for the best for each other. The last thing, did you want to cover that, the group meeting size, or you want me to?
No, we've talked about group meetings quite a few times.
Just want to reiterate,
We're still limiting the size to 10, and there are a variety of precautions. We've talked about a lot. There are documents out there for that.
Seneschals
that the seneschals need to actually even display, but the seneschals are covering and enforcing. So thank you so much to our seneschals who are out there on our front lines ascertaining that things are done in a safe manner for our kingdom. So we so appreciate that.
Oh, one final thing. I wanted to talk. I've been in constant contact with Master Careman and Duke Uller, the Kingdom Earl Marshal. And it was originally my intent to open up martial activities from an archery standpoint and an equestrian standpoint. And we're just not there yet with the numbers going the wrong direction. We'll revisit that in August. But if we do something like that, if we do, you know, August or September, or October, we do something like that, just I'm forewarning everyone so they can kind of start preparing. There'll be no shared equipment. There will be no loaner gear. There will be none. So you have to be your own personal equipment. So if you were thinking about buying that helmet so you could participate in equestrian, like His Grace Palomar offered to loan his horse, but he can't loan you, you know, his helmet or anything like that. So you would need that, you know, that own equipment on your own. And there we are. I think that's the last and final thing. Anything else that you want to?
No, thank you.
Tell them you love them.
We do. We love you, Midrum. We so miss you. We so miss going out to events and having post revels and sitting around the fire.
We talk about that potentially in the future. It's something
No.
we're going to do. Okay.
We
All right.
have stuff planned. It's coming out. Stay tuned.
All right. Thank you very much. And we love you. We do.
Please
Harold?
close our court.
Yeah.
There being no further business, here closes the court of their Royal Majesties, Felix and Madeleina.
Draco Invictus!
Draco
Invictus.
Invictus.